welcome to Guinea Glimpses. It's hay time! You ready for some hay, piggies? So as you can see, the cage is no longer on the floor. This is temporary. It's definitely not as big as I'd like it to be. It's a 7x2 with two little alcoves for the hay boxes. I'll show you how it looks once we put the hay boxes together, but we're gonna do something fun today. Mix of hay for the piggies for their hay boxes. We're gonna put in there some first cutting, second cutting, and orchard. Also, if you hear any dogs barking, we have the window open here for the piggies to get some fresh air, and the kitty in the house is meowing, so please disregard. So today we're gonna mix these three hays up and fill their hay boxes and give them a fun little mix of hay. I saw this idea from Austin, the pig room, and I also was actually totally unrelated, was chatting with one of my friends about ways we can make our piggies' hay more exciting and fun. So let's get started. We are gonna start with first cutting. We're gonna read this off of my phone and focus. Here we are. Okay, so first cutting Timothy hay tends to be high in stem, low in leaf. First cutting Timothy hay refers to the first harvest of hay from a Timothy grass field, typically occurring in late spring or early summer. It does say that first cutting hay is rich in fiber compared to other cuts. Unlike later cuts, it's less calorie dense but contains more delightful flowery heads that small animals simply adore. This hay variety is slightly less soft than second and third cutting and is specifically recommended for animals with chronic GI digestive tract issues and those needing dental wear. So let's take a look and see how it looks. I haven't actually ever purchased first Timothy hay. And this looks like there's a little card. And here, time for veggie hay potty. So here it is. It definitely does look like there's a lot of Timothy heads. I spot just in this little section, focus, there's like several Timothy heads. The piggies are, focus, gonna go bananas over this. Probably more than they would an actual banana. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of hay. Look at that, hay Timothy heads. Wow, the piggies are going to adore this hay. I know they're gonna love it so much. And it definitely is very crunchy. Very, very crunchy. Piggies, are you excited? Are you excited over there? Who's excited? Alright, let's check out second cut Timothy hay. Okay, so second cutting. It does say that it's the gold standard for healthy small animals, leafy with soft stem, medium amount of flower heads. It is perfect for several small animals. It's considered the gold standard for healthy adult small animals with the perfect ratio of nutrients for health maintenance. It's leafy with soft stem and medium amount of flowery heads. The texture and fiber are in between first and third cutting, and many pet parents consider second cutting to be the best of both worlds. Get this open. This also came with the same little card. Cute, cute. Oh, there it goes. All right, so as you can see, it is darker in color. It seems to be more green compared to this one, which seems to be more light green. This one is a deeper green, which actually reminds me of orchard hay just by looking at it. But I do see there are some stems in here. So there's one there, but they're definitely not in clumps as they are in the first cutting. So I already definitely can tell a difference between the second and the first cutting. This is also definitely softer, and it just feels softer and it's darker green. This one's way more crunchy and a lighter, brighter green. How exciting! Piggies are going to be very, very happy to enjoy some Timothy hay. It's been quite some time since the girlies have had Timothy hay. I typically only feed them orchard, which they've actually been eating this. I did purchase 2 boxes of orchard, so they've been munching on this. But today they're going to get a yummy mix. Next up, as we discussed, is orchard hay. So let's see what their website says about, focus, orchard hay. It says here that it's a fantastic source of fiber. It's great for those with Timothy hay allergies, which is something so fantastic to point out. So many people think that they're allergic to the piggies or the small pet. In turn, it ends up they're being allergic to the Timothy hay. So Timothy hay, I've noticed, maybe it's because of all the heads on it or just something about it. A lot of people happen to be allergic to it. But in turn, orchard hay, they're not. So I highly recommend if you're ever having any allergy issues, or if anybody ever talks about, oh, I'm allergic to my pet, I think I have to get rid of them or rehome them, recommend orchard hay, because it can eliminate all allergy issues or chest issues that you're having when it comes to being in a room with small pets and being in a room with hay. So really crucial and important to know that hay is so good for anybody who has allergies. It's always best to try that out before you would rehome your pet. Okay, so it does say here that orchard hay makes a nice change for small animals. Most people do feed their piggies Timothy hay. My girls have been eating orchard for quite some time. Let's see here. It says terrific for folks who have allergies to Timothy hay. And it kind of goes into talking about some other things. But I've noticed that orchard hay is very like floral. It has a very really like aromatic, like floral scent almost to it. So here's the orchard hay. It's a nice deep dark green. Of course it does not have any Timothy heads because it's not Timothy hay, but it's a very this orchard hay is such good quality from Small Pet Select. Just look at that. Imagine your piggy just munching on this handful of hay. Nice long grass strands for the piggies to munch on. So what we're gonna do is we're going to grab a handful of each of these and put it in their hay box and then give it to the piggies who've been waiting so patiently, sweet girls. All right, let's do it. So here, you can really see the difference in the haze. Oh, how exciting. So exciting. I'm gonna mix these up. That way they can dig around. And we're just gonna do the same thing with the second hay box. We're gonna mix this up. I'm really excited for them to have this first cutting. It's really hard and crunchy, and I feel like they're gonna really enjoy it because they've been getting orchard hay, and that's really soft. It's still very good for the piggies, but I'm excited for them to get some crunch in their lives. I'm getting hay everywhere. Part of a piggy owner, right? Okay, well this looks good. This looks so good. There are 2 boxes. I did recently run out of forage, so no forage today. I do have to get some more. That would have topped it off. Oh my goodness, that would have totally topped it off. I'm gonna put a little extra first cutting in here because there's so many Timothy heads. Oh, they're gonna be so excited. Let's give it to them and watch them dig in. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Make sure to say hi to your piggies for me and give them a little pat on their head. And if they don't like pats on the head, that's okay. Just tell them I said hi. Thank y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, piggies.